Dahua Technology, Parking Solutions by Dahua Technology. It's all about the artificial intelligence. Go strong. With over 20 years of experience in the field of CCTV, he's the one of the greatest experts in Adriatic region. He's part of the Dahua team for 4 years, in which he works as a development engineer. In his spare time, he is a passionate cyclist. Mr. Uroš Smolej, the floor is yours. Thank you and welcome. Mr. Uroš, do you hear me?
Yes, hello, I can hear you very well. Thank you.
Hello, welcome, Mr. Uroš. The floor is yours and you can start with your presentation for today.
Thank you very much. I will try to share my screen, first of all. Okay. So, I hope you can see my screen.
Yes, we can
great.
see, Mr. Uroš.
Great. So, that's it. All right, good morning to all of you. My name is Uroš and I'm coming from Dahua Technology, and I have something to talk about today with you guys. First of all, okay, like this. Yes, now. So I will speak about parking lot solutions, because parking is somehow what we need every day. And anyway, if we go to the work or just to the supermarket, we are always looking for free parking lots. And of course, we also have solutions for parking spaces, parking lots, solutions for the entrance and exits, parking garages, and finally guidance through the parking. And you know what? Everything connects into one system. So let's see actually what we have. First of all, it's entrance and exit solution. However, today everything needs to be automated. Why? Because time is precious. Time is something we don't have. And more NPR cameras are used for entrance and exit solutions. And our camera, our NPR camera, it's not just a camera. It is, how to say, smart camera, because it has built-in artificial intelligence, and it has high reading, NPR reading accuracy. It has built-in a database for black or white list. So with the camera itself, we can directly connect barriers. And it's not just a camera that will read car number plates. The camera will also recognize a model or type of the vehicle. Like on this video, this is something what we can see from the web interface of the camera. So like we see, it's not just an ordinary NPR camera. The camera recognizes also the country where a vehicle came from. It is a model, and it is also a type of the vehicle. So it has much more. It has much more. And like all Dahua devices, also NPR cameras are the easiest to configure. The camera only needs a trigger area. What we can see here in this video, this is this red zone on the picture, and there is also a green trigger line. So this is a trigger line where NPR camera will trigger the car number plate. Okay, because of the camera at the entrance, we can save up to, let's say, 25% of our time. Let's say for on the airports, for example, time is very important. as we are always in a hurry and always late, always running late. Of course, we don't want to miss our flights, so taxis or rent cars needs to be on the white list, and they can enter or exit parking lots without any waitings. And imagine this: if I'm VIP person, very important person, for instance, um, I always choose the same hotel, and there is a reason behind why. Because when I will enter the hotel garage with my car, reception will immediately get notification um, that I have parked in the hotel garage, and the reception can already prepare in advance the room on the way I want. And champagne, let's say, like in this video, will already wait for me. And because of this, I will always return to the hotel because I see that the hotel take care of the guests. So this is the VIP experience by Dahua technology. Okay. Yes, there are advantages, definitely. So the that was briefly about entrance and exit solutions. Let's move on to the garage parking. So what we can offer? Probably we all know the most that most of the parking garages are equipped with those ultrasonic sensors, and above each parking space we have some light. Let it be green or red or blue or something like this, and that's okay. Okay, but there we have an additional problem. So the sensors cannot see what is happening, around my vehicle, for example. Okay, the garage can also have CCTV cameras, but it would be much easier if I could already use the sensor with the camera, because in this case I have a parking garage um, solution, and additional I have also a CCTV option. But why not to have all in one solution? And how many times you can get something, I will say, new, some new scratch on the, for example, on the door of your vehicle. And we know that people want CCTV cameras installed on the parking places. There are many articles online. People are asking why there are no cameras on the parking, because lots of stolen vehicles, and how many robberies happened in the parking lots without video surveillance. So what to do in this case? So video surveillance is always a problem, and that's not everything. Check this out. In America, people spend an average of 17 hours a year looking for a parking spot. It's 17 hours looking for a spot, for a parking spot. That's amazing. That's unbelievable. Um, okay, this is something like this. I have no idea who came up with this way of verification when I logged on into some pages, but this is definitely I don't like. Well, I need to choose particular images, pictures, for example, and I'm always missing one, so I need to do again. I please try again, please try again, please try again. So same is when I'm looking for a free parking spot. I'm driving around and I'm always missing one. This is terrible. Um, so here is another problem, and yet I'm not done with them. I think this is kind of the biggest one. Um, well, where is my car? So I know, and I'm sure that this happens to you as well. So I'm walking around searching for my car, and okay, I finally find my car. Um, and of course, probably this happened to all of us. And also the surveys there are like 20% people admitting they forgot where they parked their car. But uh, But in reality, there are like 50% of drivers who forgot where they parked their vehicle. Well, I can say this happens to me quite often. And I think I'm not the only one because, for example, every day one person forgets um, forgets where they parked, and every day is one guy. This is also quite important. So I mean, all right. So another problem. I'm speaking about issues now, and at the end I will speak about how to solve them. So this is another problem, and now we already have three problems. So somehow we need to find a way. We need to find a way how to solve them, how to solve those issues, because every problem is solvable. We just need to find a correct solution. And like always, we are ready for you. Um, there is an ITC 314. It's actually a spot detector, and it's not just a detector. It is all-in-one device. This is a camera. This is a sensor. This is actually also an ANPR camera. Um, and if we remember the first problem, video surveillance in the parking lot, like here we go. So we already have a solution for you because ITC 314 is a camera that will monitor your vehicle 24/7. So it's like on this video. There is a car. We can see on the video, on the picture, the camera will already recognize the car number plate. So actually, okay, somehow we solved the first problem. So, but there is another problem again, guidance problem, guidance issue. So how to find the spot? Of course, again with ITC 314 spot detector. Once again, it is not just a camera, it is also a vehicle detector. It has built-in light. So it's adjustable between 7 different colors. So light, it's adjustable between 7 different colors, like red or green or blue and so on and so on. And there are actually existing two models. It's a model for 3 parking lots, and there is another one which will cover 6 parking spaces. So there is one sensor, one camera, and we don't need each sensor for each parking lot. So one camera, one spot detector can already cover 6 of them. Um, and of course, we can choose between different lights, like I said. There are 7 of them. So, for example, parents with kids, then we can reserve this purple light for them, or blue one for the invalids or something like this. So this is a spot detector, all in one device. It has camera, again, I will repeat, a parking detector, and one detector can cover 3 or 6 parking lots. It is an ANPR camera as well, and there is something else which is also very important. It has a daisy chain connection, so it only needs one cable because spot detector has an input and output to the next camera. And what is a daisy chain? Actually, it is easy to understand, very easy to understand. So it's less UTP cable, less power cable, less switches, and so on. So it's at the end, it's less labor costs. It means less is more at the end. It's true. And this is how we can solve guidance problem. But we also discover, actually we didn't, we actually we find out a cool side effect. And because of a spot detector camera all in one device, people will quickly find free parking spaces. And because of this, we can reduce emissions by 70%. Uh, this is quite huge, I think. Let's go green, I will say, with Dahua parking solution. Okay, but as we all know, only spot detectors are not enough for the guidance. Here we also need LED displays. And in our portfolio, there are many of them. So this is some video example how one of them is looking, how it looks, and everything is green, so I can go forward, I can go right, whatever I want. So this is one of our LED displays. And problem is solved. All right, so not only that we go green with our parking system, we can reduce space vacancy rate for up to, like, for example, 44%. This is very awesome, I think. And it's also good for the parking owners, of course. And the last problem we have is, yeah, dude, where is my car? Again, I forgot where I parked my car, but I will never search for my car with Dahua parking solution again. Why? Because this wonder on this slide is a terminal. It is find my car terminal, and it can do a lot of things. So how this is how it goes. I will just type my car number plate. Okay, it doesn't have to be a complete number, because it's clear to me that we don't know our license plates. Okay, not all of us. And anyway, system will immediately find the vehicle we are looking for on the map. Because if you remember, ITC 314 spot detector camera is also an ANPR camera. All right, like on the video, this is some example. So there is one guy searching for the car. So first of all, he can also see live video on the terminal, and definitely where he will choose find my car, the system will guide him to the parking lot he parked. So this is very easy to find. So I will never lose my car again. Okay, and again, yeah, this is how we solved our last problem. So all our problems are somehow solved with Dahua parking solution. And I spoke about hardware devices and so on. So entrance, exit cameras, then we have spot detector cameras and for parking garages, and at the end, of course, also guidance. But for whole system to work properly, we also need a software at the end. Of course, it makes sense. And the Dahua parking management system is a software part. So this is a structure of a server client, meaning this is somehow the heart of the system. Parking management software has many, many options. And it is, first of all, it is management for the complete system. So with software, we get direct overview of parking statistics, reports, and so on and so on. And of course, live view as well. Live view of our cameras, not only parking cameras. So what we can do, because normally on the garages, we will also maybe use a CCTV, ordinary CCTV with IP cameras. So I can also use IP cameras as well, not only parking cameras. So we can have more parking areas or more parking spaces connected into one management software. For example, chain of parking garages, no problem. There is one software, one server for all of them. And of course, I can also play back all those cameras. Okay, I just choose and play back. That's easy. That's very easy. So immediately I will get a playback from the chosen cameras. And I can also search for the entrance, exit, or parking lots records. So I will get entry picture as well, or exit picture as well. So every entrances or all the exits are actually stored in this software. And of course, at the end, it's very hard to imagine a parking system without map management, because parkings are huge normally, and it is so easy. Just upload a map into a parking management software, drag and drop cameras into a map, and voila, all done. So with mouse, I can just click on the icon of the camera, and I will immediately get live picture from that camera. And this live picture can also show me the all number plates of all those vehicles parked. So let it be 3 or 6 of them. Now we know spot detector can cover 3 parking places or 6 of them. Right. At the end, everything has to be user friendly, and the users' feedback is great. So there is one more very important thing I need to share with you. Dahua parking lot solution is also GDPR compliant. I think this is very important today. So that was actually it from my part. And of course, thank you for listening. Be well, be good, and don't waste your life looking for a spot. So thank you very much again. I think we still have few minutes to finish, and I'm still here if there are some questions. And again, thank you.
Mr. Uroš, thank you. Great presentation. We heard from you and from Dahua Technology. I have one question for you. What about low visibility situation and how it can affect detector performance?
Low visibility, actually, it's not a problem, because anyway, if you are speaking about garages, normally lights are on, especially during the night. But as we want to be green, I will say again, lights can also go off. But those cameras actually are very sensitive on the light, so they can see very good also in very dark conditions. So this will not affect anything. And actually, we also have a lot of projects running around the Europe, and there is no issue with I will say not too bright places.
Mr. Uroš, thank you once more for participating in our Security Summit virtual event.